Wow, this is really bright now. I like this. Wow.
What's going on, guys?
What's wrong with you?
Pair of J's. All hot and bothered with y'all. Hope you guys had a great
It's
week.
hot in here. Gosh dang it.
I had a great week. It's because I am hot and bothered in my own house. You dumb. You always put your arm around me. Like, we're
It's
sitting
more
on my
comfortable.
couch.
It's a. You
Sitting on
have
my
two
couch.
couches.
And he
This
he
one's
just
smaller.
wants to just put his arm
I
around
like
me
being
all the time.
close
To me?
you.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what it is.
That's
You know who you're rocking with.
You're rocking
Pair of
with Pair of
J's.
J's,
That is
yeah.
us.
Hot.
Josh and Jordan, hot and bothered.
Oh!
You
like that one?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
You know why?
No, okay, I'm sorry.
Because I'm hot.
And bothered.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so
you,
dude.
you want to go? Yeehaw.
There
you go. Okay.
Guys, listen, I took all week off work last week.
Last week.
Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of fun. I went to Cincinnati with my buddies. Had a good time down there. Went to a place called Twin Peaks.
Mountains.
You know what Twin Peaks is?
Yes. Hooters.
No.
On steroids.
Yeah. They have good wings, though. They have really good wings.
I bet.
Yep, they do.
And customer service. No water. There it is.
Oh, man. Yeah, so, honestly, though, that was such a great time. Like, being able to just, like, be off.
Just there?
Yeah, just a twin. No, being able to, like, the entire week was just so nice. I was off for 5 days, and I got 9 days off because I'm off weekends, no matter
Nice
what.
mountains.
Yeah, so, why are you still talking? Why are you still talking about Twin Peaks?
Whose voice is that?
What's Dewey Griffin?
Oh, that ain't Stewie?
I know. Peter.
That's all. No, that ain't.
Peter Griffin.
I'm Peter.
I'll give you a
Ain't
Peter.
Peter.
Wow. That's so cute, dude.
I know.
No, yeah. So, no, I'm bummed that the week at the end. I'm bummed that I have to go back to work. But it's good for me, I guess. So they say.
It's good for me.
So they say. But I don't know. But we got a Fortnite dub earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We won.
I know, because of me.
This is the latest we've done podcast.
I know, it's like 1:55 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta work in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
We lying, but.
Why you always lying?
But yeah, my week's been the same.
Tell me about your week, man. What happened?
I was studying for an exam that I gotta pay $700 for.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah, this
That's
man
stupid.
has to pay $700 alone. Tell me about it.
But
Where?
You got one, I got one. Gonna be hot and moist.
Oh my god.
But I woke up. What day was it?
2 days ago.
No, it was.
I asked you about it
It was
yesterday.
Friday when I got, or Saturday. No. When I woke up to a text message, told me I had some money in my account.
You
guess
were a
I-
pimp, weren't you, back in
Yeah.
the day? And all your
Back in the
females.
day.
Your
Yeah.
females. Hey, we
3
know
days
you,
ago, and then I quit.
You got any females for hire?
No.
Neither do I.
Some dudes, if you're interested. Very.
All
All
I know
right.
that if you guys watched the last episode. But tell them what was on your freaking message. What'd you get?
I got money. I just said it. I ain't gonna tell them how much.
them-
They ain't gonna know.
Go ahead. What's your?
It was a Trump check.
What's
Basically,
you got
for,
that
for
Trump,
school.
Get that
School,
Trump
they've
check.
been sending it out.
Trump sent him that check and said, "Yo, holla at your boy in November."
Hey, we don't want to get the second line of
Trump checks.
checks.
Yeah, 'cause
Nah,
I do.
No, you don't.
What?
There's a lot of hidden agendas behind it, and it's not because he ain't backing it.
Oh.
It's Pelosi's stuff.
Oh,
That's where she's trying to get it where illegal immigrants will get checks too. Yeah.
They're taking all our money.
And they're putting a bunch of I guess, Pops broke it down a little bit.
Pop spray.
Yeah, he said they were putting in a bunch of marijuana stuff too with it.
They're putting in hemp and with the.
Yeah, with they're like,
putting
here's your
Here's your weed.
Here's your check.
The weed
And a
man.
pound. A pound. A pound. A whole pound.
Here's your. I'll let the Democrats come November. Here's your pound of weed and here's $2,000. I'm just like,
I'm gonna sell that, get some more money.
yeah.
But Okay, so today we're going to be breaking down. I'm going to talk a little bit about The Last Dance. It has ended.
It did end. What, did you cry?
No, dude, he got emotional at the end. MJ did a little bit.
Was he talking about Kobe at the end?
No. He was talking about his, the career, how it ended. Because he didn't want to retire. But I'll get back to that.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about human deers running.
No, you said it wrong.
Running Twitch. No, it's human deers. Deer humans.
No, a deer is plural, singular, same thing, same way. It's deer no matter what.
It's a deer human. Oh, how was I wrong?
Human deer.
Yeah, who cares?
Human deer.
Well, we'll do some of this and that, and we'll talk about random stuff that no one cares about. So, that's how it always goes.
Furry!
So here we are, yes. Alright, so, MJ.
Michael
Dude,
J. Jordan.
I did get a little emotional. Like when he was talking about like how like if you were in the ride with him, like if you were gonna fight with him, basically be on the team.
Yeah.
He's like he had to know have your trust and have your back and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I mean how his dad died, right?
Drunk driver, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't?
It was because it was after their three-peat.
Yeah. Because he went back to the locker room and cried because he won it for his dad.
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself.
They won the three. His dad was still there.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was still alive. And then he was driving home one night and got tired and he pulled over into a truck stop or whatever, And two 18-year-olds came up and robbed him and killed him. And they found him in a river. And then that's when he retired because his dad's dream was for Michael to be a baseball player.
Yeah.
And then Michael Jordan went and played baseball for a little bit, and coming straight off of another sport where he hadn't played since he was I think 17, and he was 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
So he hadn't played for that long. 15 years-ish.
Yeah.
And then he went to that, and then they said he slowly started progressing and stuff, and then it went to the lockout. But he went to lunch with one of the teammates of the Bulls, and he was like, hey, you should come to practice, say hi to the guys and stuff. And then when he walked into that facility again, that's when it started itching for him to come back.
To play ball?
To play ball again. And then he came back for which would be the next three-peat, and the first championship, like what you said, where he was crying on the ground. That's when they won that first one when he came back out of retirement.
Yeah, he did it for that was all for his dad, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm pretty sure the rest of his career was all for.
And they said one of his there were three guys. He had security guys that were always with him, and one of them ended up being his father figure. He was always there for him and stuff. And then he ended up getting cancer too. But he said that too. It was the last time, the last three-peat, the last championship, that basically they were winning it for him. That's Jordan's mentality, and he found the littlest, dumbest things to tick him off, to go off on people.
Yeah.
There was one year, it was Charles Barkley won the MVP when they played the Suns, and he was I think I should have won MVP. And so they went and killed the Suns. And then that happened. Karl Malone got the MVP one year. And then they beat Utah because of that. And, he said too, he retired the second time because of, the general manager and stuff that was all going there. He didn't like Phil Jackson, the coach. So Phil was done after that season. Scotty, his contract was up, and then he was going to be traded. Steve Kerr got traded. Dennis Rodman, they released him. And it was he said, yeah, of course we wanted to go for 7, but it never worked that way. He's you don't ever end on top, you want to, if you're a true competitor and true champion, you're going to keep going on and keep pushing for it. And he said it was dumb how it ended like that. That's not what he wanted. He goes, I bet that everyone would have signed at least 1 year contract just to finish it out and see if they could do that.
Do another 3-peat.
Because I don't think anyone's ever won 4. No, not
No,
three-peat.
yeah.
Win 4 in a row on the last one. That's what he said. And this too. It happened on the last episode. It said Steve Kerr's dad was killed too.
Really?
He went. You know who Steve Kerr is, right?
Yeah.
Coach for Golden State. Yeah.
We
And
went over this.
last week.
Yeah.
But Steve Kerr, his dad was a professor at UCLA, and then went overseas somewhere. I forgot the country, but I had never heard of it. My dad knew about it, and it's
Indonesia.
no.
Oh.
But it was like
America?
It's crazy over there. Shut up. Say America. But his dad was the president of the university, and then his dad was kidnapped and killed.
Kidnapped?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. So that happened, and because they asked him, they were like, "Did you and Michael ever talk about that?" And they're like, "No." He's like, "I believe that it would be too difficult of a topic to bring up, like between them two." That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Steve Kerr, like they said, I mean, he wasn't like crazy athletic or anything. It's just he worked hard, and then he had to earn the
He was
respect of
six man,
Michael.
wasn't he?
I don't know what exactly in the rotation he was, or if he started. I don't really know. No, he definitely didn't start.
No.
But
no.
he came off the bench and he was a really good role player. He's like he knew that when he came into the league that he was just going to be a role player.
Who was starters? There's Jordan Pippen, and then there was Rodman.
Rodman, Kukoc,
Yeah.
and Ron Harper in the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
But the
Harper didn't originally start, did he? Like, I mean, I know he's.
You mean like no? He came there the second three-peat.
Yeah.
The first one was B.J. Armstrong, which he was an all-star too.
Yeah.
When MJ retired, the first time it was like Armstrong and like Horace Grant or both, and Scottie Pippen were like MVPs or not MVPs. They were all-stars.
They were starters. Yeah.
All-stars.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
stars.
all-stars. Okay.
Yes, all-stars.
Shoot, dude.
So it's not like they were scrubs.
So
And that would have been crazy, because the next season was like a shortened season because of an NBA lockout.
Was an NBA lockout in '93?
Yeah, so it was like 50 something. No,
97.
99. 97, 98 was the last championship the Bulls won.
And then the one, and the one after that.
88.
Yeah.
Or 7. Gosh.
Come on, bro.
98, 99.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
And the Spurs won that year. That was Tim Duncan's rookie
Tim
season.
Duncan, dude. He was a monster.
It was him and the Admiral.
Hey, give me some of that water, bro. Give me
No,
some
I'm
of that
thirsty.
water.
I got that cotton mouth.
I'll tell you about to
Like
say
that?
Corona. Do it again. ASMR.
I wonder if we can hear that. So everyone. Oh,
Come on.
that was weak.
Kiss me, bro.
That sound
Get
like
off
the
me.
when the
Donkey.
tiny person jumps into the water.
Oh.
It's like, he's running on the pier and then
Yeah.
he jumps off and he goes. But yeah, I mean.
So why did Jordan?
It was crazy.
He didn't want to retire.
Not really. He didn't want to because he felt like he could have.
Won another one.
He could have kept going.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like they asked other people and because Indiana Pacers their 6th title, the Pacers took them to 7, and the last game was like within 5 points. So the Pacers came that close to beating them and
That was
dethroning
with
them.
Reggie Miller, right?
Yeah, Reggie Miller,
Yeah.
the Davis brothers,
Yeah.
Rick Schmitz. My dad played Rick Schmitz.
In ball?
Yeah, because one of my dad's
In
friends.
high school?
No, my dad didn't play high school because his parents wouldn't let him.
When did your dad play ball?
Let me finish. One of my dad's good friends' sister was dating Rick Schmitz at that time. He's the big white dude on the Pacers that was really good.
Oh,
They called him
so cool.
the Duncan Dutchman.
Yeah, okay, I've heard that. Yep.
And they had Jalen Rose, Mark
Yeesh.
Jackson,
Yeah.
Reggie.
Reggie Miller, man.
Reggie.
That dude could smack down some threes.
Yep.
Probably one of the best 3-point shooters.
Oh yeah, he's top
Mhm.
5, top 10
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Him, obviously, Larry Bird. Dude, Larry Bird could put down some threes.
But yeah, well, but also when you said like him not retiring,
Yeah.
when he came back with the Wizards,
yeah. Okay.
this is a video I watched like this week, and like his years with the Wizards was extremely underrated because people always like push that off. He was 38, about to be 39 one season.
Yeah.
The first season with the Wizards, and he was averaging 20-ish points. But I mean, he had been out of the league for almost 3 years already, you know. And then you're trying to watch the timer, but he was 38, 39, and he was still averaging 20 something. And then throughout the season, they did like a little stats thing, and it was, I think, past All-Star break, he tore his meniscus. So, you know, he wasn't going to play the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But they said like 20 to 30 games before that, his average in games was going up to like 27 points per game.
Whoa, on average?
And then the last 10 games he had played before the injury, he was averaging 29, 30 a game. So he was, you know, getting that fill back again and starting to like go off. And think about it, he's balling against, they named off the guys that were like obviously like younger rising stars and all that. And it was like Tracy McGrady, who was good.
Yeah.
And Vince Carter, who was crazy athletic. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and then there was Steve Nash.
Yeah, but he ain't athletic. And like a well-known defender. But when people talk about like that era that he played in being unathletic.
Was Allen Iverson in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was playing against these like young athletic players and stuff that are the same athletic level of nowadays. Yeah. And he's getting crapped on for that. And they were saying that that year before, the Wizards had the worst record in the NBA, and with him, they were, before he got injured, they were 26 and 21.
Wow.
And so they were one of the top teams in the East, and also they were last in defense the year before, and they were second best defense with him.
Yeah, Jordan was a good you think he was better offense or defense?
He could turn on.
I don't say he could,
but he is the best scorer ever in history.
Wait,
like the ways he could score. Yes. He doesn't have the most points. Kareem does. Yeah. But yeah, and well, because they had Richard Hamilton that played for Detroit, won championships there. Yeah. And they said when both of them were on the floor, that they had the number one defense in the league. Wow. But he was hurt too, before Michael got hurt. So they would have had, if they would have finished out together, they would have had the number one seed from being the last seed or the worst record. Just by adding him. He was the only person they added. They would have had the best record. They would have become the best defense, and that's underrated. And then the next season, he was 40 and still averaging 20 something. And he is the only player to be 40 and have 40 points. And they did comparisons of numbers of players that were that old, and the best one I saw was Tim Duncan, and he averaged 13 points a game. And I remember him his last season. He couldn't do anything.
Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Spurs. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he couldn't do crap.
He couldn't do anything that last year. In the playoffs, he was absolute trash one year. But they showed some of Jordan's highlights in Washington. He was like pinning two-hand off the backboard and stuff. Like he was still too smart, because that's one thing that B.J. Armstrong said. He said that after a couple seasons in the NBA, he figured out everyone. And like he figured out how to win no matter what. And he said it was just like a chess game that he would never lose. People didn't know how to beat him. And after that first retirement, when he was coming back, that's when he was making Space Jam. Because you know the baseball, he's leaving baseball and coming back to basketball. Yeah. That summer, Warner Brothers built him a whole gym, because that's what he said. He was like, I'll only do it if I have a facility to work out at. And so they built him a whole basketball court, gym equipment, everything. He had his trainer there. He had stars in the league at that time coming and playing, so he could scout them. He was watching them. He had like Reggie Patrick, the big white dude that's on Space Jam.
The big tall dude.
Yeah, he was on there. Charles Barkley was there. All those guys. All of that. And you know,
they didn't like each other back when they were playing ball.
No.
But their offense real cool now.
I mean, yeah, but
but I remember
true
Barkley.
competitor.
Yeah, Barkley and Jordan did not. I
I
feel like it was Barkley and Shaq, right? Them two.
They did have a few fights. One where like Charles Barkley chucks the ball at him.
Yeah. But now they're like they make fun of each other all the time.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna mention something else. Oh, there was.
He scouted people. He's really smart.
Yeah, I know that. I'm trying to remember when the Scottie Pippen, because MJ came after his the retirement. He came back like in the last couple of games of the season, and they lost to Orlando in the playoffs.
Who did the Bulls?
Yeah.
Okay.
They lost because that's when he was coming back, and he was 45. And
he came back mid-season.
He came back towards the end. There was like 15 games left, if that.
Oh shoot!
So he's totally off. Has a baseball body, not a basketball body.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did that, and he didn't have his rhythm, all that kind of stuff. They played, or they won the first round. I forgot who. Then they played Orlando Magic, and they lost that. The Bulls lost that series, but one game. It was game one. He had 45 still, and at the end, Nick Johnson made a steal and won the game for the Bulls or the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said 45 ain't the same as 23. The next game, Michael Jordan comes in number 23 jersey and drops like 38 on him.
Holy crap.
And it's like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Even though the Magic won and then choked in the championship in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
But
wait, so the guy on the Magic said that to Jordan? 45 is the same as 23, or?
yeah, he said that.
Oh.
He said that in the
cocky way.
the media conference.
Shoot.
After game
he
one.
didn't say it to him, he said it to the media.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
so Jordan's like, okay.
I don't remember when the Scottie Pippen migraine game was. I think it might have been during that Magic series, and that's like how they lost one game.
What about Jordan's sick game? He was like kind of like
I was gonna tell you that the true story like behind it, because there's something like a whole thing. It wasn't a flu game.
He was hungover, wasn't he?
No,
No.
it was nothing he did. But yeah, that happened, and then the next year, the Bulls and Magic played each other, and the Bulls swept the Magic. But they were good. That was young Shaq on Orlando. It was Shaq and Penny Hardaway, and Nick Johnson.
Shaq was like breaking, stinking.
That's why they have breakaways because of Shaq.
Shaq, yeah.
Yes. Did you ever see the one where he dunked it like the whole like thing just like pulled down in the middle of a game?
What do you do at that point?
Yeah, they can put it back up. They're made so that they can fold down, so that they can scoot out because all.
No, what do you do in the like? What do you do if you shatter a backboard in
I don't know.
It's a game.
I've shattered a backboard before. I did the little, because there's a thing where it was Shaq and Ahmad Rashad. He's a reporter, or was a big reporter for the NBA. And him and Shaq are playing one-on-one, and then Shaq goes up there and boom, and it like yanks down the whole thing and just lands on his back. But he's got the rim in his hand. But I did that, and the rim didn't come off, but it like completely broke and shattered the glass, and I like smacked on my head. Or I didn't smack my head. But I landed on my back, and then it was at Lincoln.
Yeah.
I shattered it. And that's
in the middle of a game?
No.
Okay, it was like practice.
It was upstairs. We were playing pickup game, and then it just went. I was like, boom, and I had like little glass shards all over me and cut me up.
Jeez, dude, you're so big.
I was bleeding everywhere. No, that's when I was
you're like tiny, bro.
200.
You look like a. Jeez.
But back to the flu game.
Yeah, flu game.
It was in the. When they were going for their 6th title against Utah. They were at Utah, Game 4. Before Game 4, the night before. Him and his trainer were talking. He's like, you know what? I'm hungry. And they're like, no places were open except for a pizza place. So they ordered a pizza, brought it there. His trainer paid for it. He was like, it was really weird that 5 guys came to deliver one pizza. And,
What?
And they were like, because it was the trainer, it was Michael, it was this one dude that had been like his best friend forever. He was always with him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then another, I think one of his security guys. And he was like, they were all like, this is really weird. We're not going to eat it. Michael was the only one that ate any of the pizza. And he got sick. So it was food poisoning. They poisoned his food, dude.
What?
Yes. And then he still went on and had 30-something.
Yeah, he went off.
But they said he was like curled up in a ball. He came to his room at like 3 a.m, like curled up in a ball and like sweating, drenched, and all that. And they had to like help him up out of bed. And yeah, but he went
He's
off.
an animal.
And Game 6, Scottie Pippen was hurt, and he had back spasms and lower back pain. If you've messed up your lower back.
Yeah, my lower back.
You can't run or anything.
No.
You could see he looked like an old dude, like running out. They were like
my back.
They were like, we're using our. He's like, I'd rather you be out here and be able to do whatever you can to like get this going on.
Yeah.
But he said that he was like, they were just using me as a decoy.
Yeah.
And then so there was that.
That's crazy.
I mean, it was crazy. And then they won, and MJ hit that shot. The final shot.
The final shot. That shot's legendary.
Dude.
Did they win? Did they win that game?
That was Game 6. That was the Game 6 of the championship. He's never been to a Game 7.
Yeah.
But, he got the steal and then dribbled down the court. And then that's when he did he crossed
a lot of people say that was an offensive foul.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
That he pushed off.
No, he even says, he was already going that way. And then Bob Costas, he's a NBA like announcer over games and stuff, and he goes, oh no, he commented like in the game, he said push off, but then like when they asked him in an interview, he was like, no, he had already had him like stumbling, and you can see it, like it was just like maybe a little like thing like that.
Yeah.
That he was already going that way. His whole body trajectory was like shooting that way. So there's like no way he was pushing off anyway.
Yeah.
And you can't like push off that hard because then you like himself would have shot the other way.
Yeah.
If you're pushing off someone,
Yeah.
No, he just crossed him. And he said, I mean, no one could guard him. So
yeah.
Anyway, so even at 40. But yeah.
Not even at stinking 40. That's what's so crazy. Is that he was 40 years old and playing ball like he was back in his 20s.
Crazy.
Anyways, Michael Jordan's the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the deer. Whatever you want to call him.
Underestimated.
Speaking of which, whenever we're talking about deer, y'all need to listen real quick. Josh showed me something right as soon as he came into my house.
Crazy deer people!
I'm a streamer. I stream online, mixer.com/swanky with 2 Y's. And
y'all need to get off Twitch.
yeah, because on Twitch,
They got deers running it.
they got a person who was a male.
No, it's not a person. It's a deer.
Yeah. It says deer,
A deer.
but it's a human.
A deer.
A human
deer.
who was
a female.
a human.
Isn't that the thing? Isn't that like a little song?
No.
Deer, a deer.
don't think so.
I think it is.
Anyways, let
On
me
The Simpsons.
finish. So it was a boy at one time. He got his
Testicles chopped straight off.
straight off.
Straight off.
Yeah, he just ran over him with a lawnmower.
We're talking no balls.
And I'm just kidding, he didn't run over him with a lawnmower.
I didn't even catch that too.
Ran over with a lawnmower, whacked him off with a weed whacker.
Yep.
Where's him around his neck? No.
Ew.
Anyways, and so then he doesn't do any of that. So he has a little thing he puts on his head that has antlers, and this
Could have
person,
been a surgery. Who knows?
yeah, who knows?
People nowadays.
Literally sexually identifies as a deer. And
Animals nowadays, I tell you.
and this person will literally go outside. They said, that's what it said, the deer.
He said it himself. This was his words.
Yeah.
In one of his videos.
They're like, what do you like to do? I like to go outside and prance around and eat the grass. And I was like, yo, Josh, can you imagine? No, that's what you said. You're like, yo, can you imagine
Being the neighbor.
being the neighbor? I'm like, yeah. You just look down, the neighbors just have their Arms behind their back, just like, what the
Is it
heck?
Is it deer season?
No, it's rabbit season.
no, I'm being like, for real. Is it deer season? Could you literally?
Could you kill this person?
Could you kill? I'm just.
Because you identify as a
I'm
deer.
not saying you should do this, or anyone.
But I'm saying it would be funny if you did.
But could you just be like,
It's deer season.
yeah, and just
Like the Looney Tunes. It's wild season.
And did you hear the part where I want to say he, but it's an it.
Nah, dude.
But said that
Deergasm?
no, we'll get to that. We ain't skipping the gasm. But that I had some notes in here too from what I had put.
Yeah.
But that he said it said that all gamers are white supremacists.
Yeah.
It's like
All gamers are white supremacists. What about the black gamers? How are they white supremacists?
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
Issues.
yeah. And like, I'm a white gamer. I'm not a white supremacist, like, at all. Like, no way.
Yeah. And the person who I listened to all this about was slightly offensive, Elijah Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, because I guess it goes by Z. And he was like, I guess we all know what mental illness is named.
Z.
And it was just like, he was like, I believe a demon has taken over this person. And that they were going to take him out. And I was like, man, this is weird.
This whole world is on a whole other level. And I guess from what you said, that this Z person is
Z
like
thing.
one of the top ones on Twitch.
No, it's a censor person. It's someone that censors the material.
Oh,
So they
no.
have control over everything that
Oh,
can be
no.
censored or not. So it's like this person don't even know what they are today, and they're sitting there.
Yeah, like what? I'm
controlling
gonna be a deer today. What, a water bottle tomorrow? Hey, today I'm gonna be a freaking moose.
Yep.
No, dude, I'm a TV today. Like, you know what, Josh? I sexually identify as a carrot.
I'm an envelope. Only because I see envelopes there.
I'm an envelope.
I'm an envelope.
I'm a carrot.
Closely related
Actually, what I like
to the paper.
No, actually, whenever I was younger, what I like to do, what I really love to do, was one of my favorite things to do, is I love
Sit
to.
on bottles.
No, I love to come home and lay on the ground and pretend like I was a carrot. Or
Oh, from your stupid Facebook post. Like, I just spit it
Just
right
spit
everywhere.
everywhere. Like projectile.
Yeah.
No, or I like to go home, put some noodles in my bathtub, lay in it, pretend like I'm a meatball.
Did you have meatgasms?
Meatgasms.
But yeah, back to that.
Oh no.
He would Z whatever you are.
I can't even call it a faggot.
Would well, it's not. It's a deer.
A daggett.
But
Why?
why even put like weird videos of this thing would have what Z called it a deergasm.
Yep.
Where this person was literally like rubbing
The horns.
just the head, just
Petting them.
and you see him just all like like giggling like some weirdo,
I'm having a deergasm.
and it's like,
It's so nasty.
how is that not like a mental issue, and how can they hire someone to be saying what isn't okay and what is okay to like post when they're putting up really weird, questionable things themselves?
Yep. I don't know. I mean, that's why I stream Mixer.
That is only reason, because I don't know.
That's
How does he type? He's a deer.
How does
He
he
should
talk?
have hooves.
How does he talk?
Or it.
How does he
You
talk?
never talked to the deer? Been like, what up?
Was you the one who sent me that video of
I talked to the deer jerky.
Were you the one who sent me that video of the deer kicking the kid in the face?
I don't know.
It's a meme that
Might have been.
I saw, and it's a little bitty kid, and he's like going to pet it, and the deer just like straight either kicks him or like punches
What
him.
about the spoiled milk?
Oh my gosh, there's this meme, guys. And the guy goes, spoiled milk explosion in 3, 2. And when it was spoiled milk, you could tell. And it had
thick and chunky.
Yeah, it had a crap ton of rubber bands around it. And he opened it and it squirted and it hit him right in the face. He goes, oh, beep.
Good stuff. Probably
Yeah.
wasn't. And it shot directly into his mouth.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to like, drink this.
Yeah.
It just
He goes, but I'm gonna pull it up real quick. And I'm gonna
just give him the sound.
I'm gonna play
sound
this for you guys because this is one of the funniest things I've ever listened to in my life.
Explosion in 3, 2.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Alright, spoiled milk explosion in 3, 2.
I lost it.
Oh man, it was good. It was beautiful. Like you. I mean,
I try to be beautiful.
yeah.
Oh man.
Not every day you're blessed.
I know.
We have our rough days.
For what?
I don't know.
More
You think
than-
he? I want to ask you this. Do you think Z
Oh.
uses the deer crossing? Oh no. Oh, okay. Since we're talking about this, have you ever heard the radio show where like a lady called in on the radio? They have it on YouTube. The lady was talking about they had like random times where people could like call in and complain about stuff. And this lady's like,
Oh yeah.
why don't the deers use the deer crossings? She's like, we should move them to less busy places. Like so they know where to cross. Like, come on.
The person's like,
you stupid deer.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Like, yeah, the guy on the radio is just like, this lady's retarded.
I don't know if she's knows what she's talking about, but you realize they put the signs there not because of that reason, but because that is a highly populated deer area, and they like to cross. Like, there's been a lot of sightings there.
And he's just like, he's laughing. I'd be dying. Oh man,
Yeah, for sure.
people are retarded. That's what.
Yeah.
Just like California, dude. Everyone's trying to move out now. Joe Rogan talking about moving to Texas.
I heard about that
Because
because
of all
they're gonna be
this.
shut down again, right?
Elon.
Yep.
I screenshotted a thing today too. Did you see what Elon put on Twitter the other day?
Something good about Trump, right?
Well, that too. I will read you off their little
Yeah.
thread. But he tweeted taking the red pill.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah. So, well, and he had been like trying to keep politics like out of everything with him, but he's just had enough now, and he's seen too much, especially him having wealth and stuff.
Yep.
He's seen both sides of the spectrum, and so he's siding one way. He made it known, and because Donald Trump made out a tweet and he said California should let Tesla and Elon Musk open the plant now. It can be done fast and safely. And then Elon said thank you, and then some idiot tweeted out, "You just agreed with Donald Trump. Let that sink in, Elon." And then Elon,
he went in again.
dude, he's so smart. You want to like mess with him with anything, any debate.
Oh,
really,
for sure.
if you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Those who always disagree have a closed mind, but by their very nature, that won't sink in." Sigh. It's true.
Oh yeah, of course. And the whole thing with
Even if Trump is right, they don't care.
yeah, they don't.
No
all
matter
they want to
what.
do is just find a way to like argue with him.
I mean, if he was wrong, I wouldn't agree with it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
if he's right about something, just go with it. Bow down to not to him, but to like give it up.
He is
Not winning anything.
Listen, he's your president, and he's been your president, and you guys aren't treating him like that. For one, he's earned it. Look what he did for the country, and then coronavirus came. Look what he's gonna do it again, back to back. There's so many things he's done like for the
Back
country.
changes.
He brought unemployment down. He brought the economy.
Crazy numbers.
You see,
Brought black employment skyrocketed.
Yeah, it wasn't just white Americans.
Yep.
Or like white rich Americans either.
I saw this too. This was like in the first year. And this was recently too. A group of African Americans said that Donald Trump was the first black president. Did you hear that?
No,
and they didn't mean it by color or anything. They meant that he has been
the one who's done
doing the most to help the black community.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing this too. Within the first year, it was like an education, African American education thing. I think it was more to like heavily like black schools and like colleges and stuff and like that. And he signed a bill that gave 3 to 4 times more money than Obama did while he was in office.
Wow.
In just 1 year.
Yeah.
It was like millions of dollars. And it's like, that tells you right there, he doesn't care who you are, what color you are, or anything. He just wants to help people.
He wants to help people.
Help our country grow.
Yeah, and he thinks that people should have a job, people should work. Which is true, I think that too. And so people think that he's, whenever he does that, he's only helping out like the high class people or whatever. But no, he's not at all. He's a great president, and I'm voting for him again. Can't wait for the next election.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Do some random stuff
I was
now.
gonna say, you want to give me some
Spit on it.
spin on? No, we're gonna move into our next section of this podcast right now.
What, you want to do the word or the?
Yeah, hit me up with a word. I want to get a word in.
Or the random fact first.
I want to get a word.
I gotta find where my words are.
What kind of word are you?
There we go.
Give me that word.
Words, words, words.
Oh, dude,
Birds,
I
birds,
do not want to go
birds.
to work tomorrow, dude.
Me either.
Shut up. We wake up at the same time and you don't even
Bro,
have
some of these I can't even like
Pronounce.
pronounce.
even words.
So I try to pick the smallest one that.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, here we go.
Alright, hit me up.
Ratoon.
Ratoon? Ratoon. Is it like a food?
I'm still reading.
Oh. Oh, wow. I'm still reading. What are you, slow at reading?
Oh, you'll never get this.
Oh, well.
No.
Ratoon?
Yeah, just take a random
Uh,
spit at it.
The tip of a tiger's tail.
No.
The nipple hair on an ape.
How'd you know? It's the third nipple hair. I'm not kidding.
Or what, are you serious?
You're like, hold up, wait a minute. Wait, what? Wait, are you serious? Okay, here we go. It says, don't worry, this isn't referring to a raccoon and rat mixed breed or an rodent of unusual size.
Uh-huh.
It is in fact referring to that small shoot or growth that comes from the root of a plant. You will see a lot of these in the spring and summer as they are growing.
Wow, okay.
You would have never guessed that.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that. Did you hear my guesses?
Yes?
You said something
nipple
random.
hair, you weirdo!
Dude, I said it.
That's the first thing that came to your mind? Nipple hair.
Hey, man.
Num, 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 num. You go,
Don't do it, you'll
ASMR.
scare
Spit on it.
Whoa.
Ow, you ripped off my thingy.
I'm gonna rip it off.
Rip my thingy off!
Rip it off.
No, I just put that on today. I'm gonna kill
I'm
it.
gonna rip it off.
No, stop.
Okay.
We're on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So,
You know what?
you want to know about waters or about dolphins?
Dolphins.
Okay. I knew it.
Dolphins.
Okay. Did you know
Did I know?
that dolphins have names for one another?
No, they don't.
Imagine that. They're just in the ocean like, what up, Jeff?
Yo, Peter!
Susan!
Linda!
You going by the quarry tonight? Going to the reef?
What was that? What was that in Finding Nemo? What was that turtle's name? What's he saying?
starts with an S, don't it?
I don't know. What's he saying whenever he's going like crazy fast? Righteous!
Yeah.
Righteous!
Righteous! Righteous!
But it says you probably heard that dolphins are pretty clever, but this is especially impressive. According to National Geographic, dolphins actually have names for one another, using a unique whistle in disguise between different members within the pod.
What?
They're like, I can't whistle very well. That's not a. That was like a cow.
That's not what dolphins do.
I don't think so. Like, they're like,
Oh. Deergasm.
no, he was like, this is not. I was like,
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do a question?
Yeah.
A few of them?
Yeah.
Spit on. I screenshotted one because it was a. I'm gonna kill you. I put that on today.
Oh, dude, what happened, bro?
You gotta buy me a new one.
I have one extra one, bro.
Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Get off! Would you rather wear winter clothes in the summer or summer clothes in the winter?
Winter clothes in the summer or summer clothes in the winter? Summer clothes in the winter? Really? No. Winter clothes in the summer. No.
Okay, so it's really hot outside, and you're wearing a winter coat and like sweats, or would you rather wear like a t-shirt
Oh.
and shorts out in the
A
cold?
tank and shorts. You gotta put like a tank top. You said like a winter coat. So I'm going like a tank top.
You go, winter coat!
The freezing cold?
Oh, I'd much rather.
Oh, no, dude, I'm wearing a coat and jogging
It's
pants.
100 degrees outside, and you're
It's
wearing a
negative,
winter
it's negative
coat.
20 degrees and you're wearing...
Okay, it's never that around here.
It's 0 degrees outside and you're wearing shorts and a tank top?
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, I would much rather.
I'm not the one.
You'd be dying. You'd imagine. Okay, you just wear a shirt and like, let's just say like jogging sweats or something
Mhm.
like that, and they're airy, and it's 100 degrees outside, and you're like, dang, dude, it's hot as balls out here.
You realize that
And then you're wearing a full. I'm not talking a little jacket. I'm talking.
I know,
thick, like
I
the
know.
puff. Like you look like
I
the
know.
Marshmallow Man.
like
Michelin
the Michelin
Man.
Man. No, I'm talking... No.
My elbow hurts.
You're welcome. Oh, you love me.
What? You thought I was gonna hit you?
No,
You
I
were
have
like,
my fist ready. You
you
saw it. No, No, you realize I have to do that in the summer no matter what, where I work. I'm wearing one, 2 layers and a pair of FR jeans and boots and 120 something degree turban deck.
What'd you call me?
So yeah, so I'm wearing a full long sleeve FR overshirt.
Freaking right.
Yeah. So I'm used to it. It's crazy.
I would much rather.
I get you wet.
Always. Okay. Yeah, I'd much rather be in the cold.
Really?
Yes. With summer clothes.
Alright, give me some
Hands down.
Yeah,
Dibbly doo dah day.
yeah.
Oh, crap. The
Alright.
questions were not there.
Why not? You're on
Get
video,
away
right,
from
bro.
me.
Can I rip that out a little?
No.
Oh.
They're not supposed to come off unless it's underwater or like you have a solution. You idiot! Now I could die.
I winked at the camera, so I did it for y'all.
No one cares.
What if you-
Would you rather sleep in the same clothes you wore during the day or sleep without any pillows or blankets?
Sleep in the same clothes you wore all day, or
Oh,
sleep
this
without
is
any
difficult.
pillows or blankets. I'm sleeping without any pillows or blankets. The same clothes you wore all day, me coming back from work.
You would be disgusted.
Yeah, right.
Oh man.
No way.
Half the time I don't even sleep with a blanket.
Yeah,
like if
I
I
don't
get
either.
too hot, but a pillow, bro, your neck would be all jank. You'd be like, ugh. I
No.
have to do that too because I'm really big on hygiene too, and like I do not want to. If you, our gym clothes, you would be extra raunchy. You come to work and then lift.
Yeah.
You'd be going to bed in damp clothes. You'd be like, wake up in the morning, save clothes,
This is fine.
save time.
Yeah.
Oh, them underwear.
I can wear it 4 times before I wash them.
Inside out, backwards, frontwards.
Flipping around.
Flipping it.
What? Is that something?
I'm flicking the wrist. I'm flipping it.
Oh, anyways.
You
want to do one more?
Yeah, bro. This is stupid. Would you rather be the world's best yo-yoer or receive bronze in the Olympics? Bronze in the Olympics!
Bronze in the Olympics.
Yes.
Are you
You
kidding
could
me?
sell that boy.
Yeah.
Let's do one
easy.
more. That one was easy.
Easy. What? Oh, Josh.
Oh, this is nasty.
Oh, no.
Would you rather bathe in worms or shower and vomit?
Oh, I'm bathing a. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Either's disgusting.
Who's vomit?
Bro, vomit's vomit.
Nah, dude, some vomit's cute.
You're weird. We're gonna edit that out.
I'm bathing in worms.
I would too. I would be throwing up myself. Dude, even when people are doing the like, then like I start going. Yeah, like if it's legit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm not the one on that one. Sorry.
Heck no. But yeah, I think we're done with that.
No more. Yeah, I could not shower in vomit.
Oh
Anyway.
man, I wonder what kind of vomit. Like pizza?
I was thinking like
Thick
yellow
and
and green, chunky, like mashed potato,
Milk.
eggs.
You okay?
I love it.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I think we're done.
This is it.
Hey,
That was the episode.
we are gonna do the giveaway soon.
Yes. By the way, stay tuned. Giveaway coming soon. We say it each week. We're getting closer and closer to that threshold. So make sure, if you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Follow
If
us
you're-
on our
follow us on our
socials.
socials.
Please.
And help us out. And tell us about your friends. Podcast, share, or Apple Music, Spotify. Dude, shut up.
Come on! I believe in you guys.
Josh
you
wants
gotta
more
do
followers.
this. I just want to help you. Help me. But yeah, guys, please do that.
Yeah.
At ParaJs.
Yep.
JS. Email us if you guys want us to talk about anything.
Yeah.
At theparajays@gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
Follow our socials: Jay Springs, Jordan Richard Reeves, and Swanky Official. That's what it is.
Swanky.official.
Swanky
Yeah, that's
dot.
my. If you guys listen, you're gamers.
Swanky.
Like I said, make sure
Swanky
to.
Doc.
Okay. Thank you guys
block.
so much for
I
coming
love you
out.
all.
We love you. Stay golden. And
You
hey, if
rock.
you made it this far,
You're
you're
Titans.
Yes, yes.
Rock with ParaJs.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.